The market grinds lower before the bulls push up at the close. Is it time to look higher? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that the market should hold the 39.75 area, then look to push up in wave 2, and that's exactly what we saw. The market pushed down towards 39.71, and then the bulls pushed higher at the close toward the 4,000 area. Now the question is, how high can the bulls push? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, another great day yesterday. We closed at essentially the low of the day when we saw positive divergence on the MACD. So if you would like to be part of this trading team where we make awesome trades like this, stay tuned for later in the video. For now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1 hour futures chart for the S&P 500. Remember, we're tracking a couple different counts. The potential for this A and then B down towards 3,800 or so, and then C up to 4,300. Or a little bit more of a bullish potential where the move up has already started this C wave up towards the 4,300 area. So let's jump into these counts and take a look at what we saw today and what we should look for going forward. So the market pushed down a little bit more, made a new low at that 39.71 area, and kind of chopped around there most of the day before the bulls took hold at the end and took it back up towards 4,000, which is kind of what we expected. We expected this wave 1 in black to end, so you got wave 1 down. Now we expect a wave 2 bounce to the 40.27, okay, to 40.56 area. And once we hit that area, we'll have to see what kind of structure we have overall to see if we're in a more bullish setup or a bearish one. Right now, the bearish count is the primary, so we would look for this bounce to the 40.27 to 40.56 area, okay, and then we would look for a move down in wave 3 that would take us down toward the 38.27 area, and then a bounce up in 4 and ultimately down in 5 towards 3,800 to complete this green B wave. From there, we would look for this green C wave back up to complete this bigger B wave and then look for a sell-off after that. So that is the bearish count, and right now is the primary count that we are tracking based on the overall structure. It looks like we got 5 down here, which does tell us that we could be in a C wave to the downside towards 3,800. And this 5 up is lacking a top, in my opinion, so it does look more corrective than impulsive. So for those two reasons, the down pattern is slightly ahead of the up pattern in probability. Now the second path is our bullish path, and that would be that this was actually the B wave low, okay, this circle B low, and we got a wave 1 up here, and this is wave 2 of black down, or I'm sorry, 2 of green down, okay. And then we would look for a strong move after that to 42.30, then pull back in 4, and then up in 5 towards the 42.90 area. Now, we're about to get a 40-point bump in the futures because of contract roll coming here at the end of the week. So 42.90 plus 40 points puts us at the 43.30 target, which is what we thought we should see anyway. So the upside does have plenty of potential here. For me to consider that, we'll need to see a move up in wave 1 and then down in 2, and then a 1-2 setup that comes up, takes out 40.56, and ultimately takes out this wave 1 high. When we take out this wave 1 high, it's much higher probability we're on our way to 4,300 at that point in the more bullish count. So those are the two counts that we're tracking. Something to keep in the back of your mind. I've mentioned many times I do not like this count, but it is possible that this is a red wave 1 down to this low here, okay, and then we are in wave 2 up, and then starting red wave 3 down. We'll get confirmation on that if they break the 3,800 level strongly. But again, I don't like that count, and even if we take the bearish count to 3,800, I do expect it to hold. Okay, over on the NASDAQ is where the bulls will be watching, and the reason for that is this move down in the NASDAQ is very iffy as a 5-wave move. It does look better with the spike low yesterday. That does make it look a lot better for a 5-wave move down. But I do think it is a little bit iffy as a move down, so we'll have to see how this plays out. But that's what the bulls will be pointing to if they do take the bullish path up, is that this is a corrective wave down and not an impulsive wave like we see on the ES. So NASDAQ has the same basic counts. We're looking to track this bigger ABC. So off the lows back in October that are off the screen, you'd have A, B, and C up toward that 13.4, 13.5 level as a bigger overall perspective. But in the micro counts here, what we're looking at is that this is wave 1 down. Okay, we'd be looking for wave 2 back up toward the 12,298 to 12,396 region. From there, we'd look for a wave 3 down to the 11,650 region or so, and then wave 4 up and 5 down toward the 11,400 region. So that's what we would expect to see on the NASDAQ as our primary path. And again, that's based on this being a 5-wave move down, okay, and the impulsive C wave playing out towards the 11,400 area. The secondary path is exactly the same as the ES, where we bottomed in this red B wave over here, actually right here, and this would be wave 1 up and wave 2 down. And then if they can make a 1-2 setup, so you'd have 1-2, 1-2, and then wave 3 would break out from there and take out this high, then it becomes much more likely we're in a direct route toward the 13,003 to 400 area. We would look for a move up towards 13,168, then down, and then back up to complete that move before seeing a big sell-off at that point. So those are the paths we're tracking on both charts. They're very similar as these markets do trade in step. And essentially what's going to happen is this wave 2 bounce is going to tell the story. If they can bounce it up and the bulls can get an impulsive move and a 1-2, 1-2 setup on both charts and take out this high, then that count becomes the primary, and it's very likely we're heading to those destinations. However, if the wave 2 fails and we come back out and take out the wave 1 low, then that becomes the much more likely path. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It will take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there and make sure you love it before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. We just started our training program, and we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners course, as you can see on the screen. Okay, and all of our training material comes free with your membership. In my first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, all of my buy and sell alerts. You get a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, and you get the training material that I just highlighted. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as day trading, individual stocks, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that's so unique. Something you kind of have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in the rooms so we can all make money together. All right, key takeaways for today. It's going to come down to how we bounce up here in wave 2. If the bulls are able to create a 1-2, 1-2 structure and take out the high, then it's more likely we're on our way in the green path higher to 4,300 directly. However, if we do bounce and then come back down and break the wave 1 low, then it is much more likely we're on our way to 3,800 first. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of setup. If the bulls can bounce up and create a 1-2, 1-2 structure and take out the high here at of this wave 2, B wave, or wave 1, whatever you want to call it, we would be on our way toward the 11,000 or 13,400 area. However, if they are not able to do so and break this wave 1 low, then it becomes more likely we're on our way to 11,400. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.